The second last is we are going to stay an excellent church. We are going to aspire for excellency. In a mediocre world where people tell you I'm coming in 10 minutes and they come after 2 hours. In a mediocre world where someone brings and they are serving foods and cutlery is not put right, where you enter spaces and they need mop and yet you're entering there, where things are not, in a mediocre world, we need to be excellent. Yeah. God has called us to be excellent. I'm reminded of the story of Solomon and the queen that visited him in 1 Kings chapter 10, verses 1 to 9. Let me just read the portion. It says, the queen of Sheba heard about Solomon and his connection with the name of the Lord. She came to put his reputation to test by asking tough questions. She made a grand and showy entrance in Jerusalem. Camels loaded with spices, a huge amount of gold and precious gems. She came to Solomon and talked about all the things that she cared about, emptying her heart to him. Solomon answered everything she put to him. Nothing stumped him. When the queen of Sheba experienced for herself Solomon's wisdom and saw with her own eyes the palace he had built, the meals that were served, but for us we know that he's not the one who built it. There are so many people who built it around him. The impressive array of the court officials and the sharply dressed waiters and the lavish crystal and the elaborate worship extravagant with the whole burnt offering at the steps leading to the temple of God. It took her breath away. It was amazing. She said to the king, it is true. Your reputation for accomplishments and wisdom that reached all the way to my country is confirmed. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it for myself. They didn't exaggerate. Such wisdom and elegance, far more than I could ever even imagine. Lucky are the men and the women who work for you, getting to be around you every day, who took such likings to you and made you king. Clearly, God's love for Israel is behind this. This is before things went astray with Solomon, don't worry. Making you the king to keep just the order and the nature of God-pleasing people. What an amazing portion. He was excellent. And God is excellent. God is specific. He gives the specification for that temple. Build according to the pattern. Build like this, not put that there. Being excellent is not a worldly idea. It's a God idea. When we are excellent in what we do, when we keep time, when our yes is yes and our no is no, we are being Christians. When we are men and women of integrity. Watoto Church Ginger, I want to call you to become lights of integrity in this city. Everywhere you are, as nurses, as doctors, may people count on you. May your excellence go before you. May these words that I've read here be talked about you as a child of God. May people in this city stand and say there is a man we know who loves Jesus, and they say your name. Whatever you do, whatever you find to do, do it with all your might. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verses 10. Proverbs 22:29 says, do you see a man who excels in his work? That man, he will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men. Let's take away mediocrity. Let's take away that mediocre living. It is time to step up. The best for people. The best report. I'm not going to hand in a best report. The best report. The best things. Even if I'm selling tomatoes, I'm going to clean them. I'm going to clean where I sell them. Because I'm excellent. It is part of God's kingdom. It's part of who we are. I got the privilege to travel with the children's choirs. And let me tell you, we practice. We put things together. We have to practice many times. They are dressed up well. We have to iron those costumes with them. We have to do everything. And because of that value of excellence, we've sung everywhere. We've gone to parliaments before the kings everywhere. In the UK, we got to go and sing before the Queen. But not just the Queen, everywhere. In the US, everywhere. Because it's excellent. Sometimes the believers come and say, man, give me work. But you're not excellent. Say, man, it's okay, Jesus will help you. And then you're not excellent. You say you're coming at 8, you come at 11. No. That's not kingdom. That's not kingdom. So we're going to be excellent. If we are going to continue to be transformational, we need to be Tell your neighbor, we're going to be excellent.